system, or is it a motivation at this point?
I would say Ferentz, he does a great job with just telling us to let those things go and to not focus on them so that it, keeps you down, but just use that as, a focus for just motivation.
Mm-hmm.
And, just again, it's not the way we wanted to play. Losing the games that we did towards the end of the season, that's just not what we were going into the season looking forward to. That's not something that you think of, oh, well, got to work out now so we don't end the season weak. But right from the start, we're trying to win the whole time. So just the fact that we ended the way that we did, that's something that we put in the past, but we're just telling ourselves that we're not going to allow that to happen again. So that's why we're pushing ourselves even more in this whole off season, the winter, spring, summer, all aspects.
There's a perception that there's a lot of pressure on your coach and this program to win. Do you guys feel that as players? Or do you block that out?
No, yeah, we block that out. We block out all the noise, and we just focus on each other, all of us being on the same page, working really hard. And if there's, and it's sad, but if there's a guy who's not willing to accept the challenge and adapt to that, then it's something that he just understands that maybe this isn't for him, because we're all working hard and we all want the best for each other. We all want to win, and we're not focusing on what other people say, because they don't know what goes on in this building. And just the time that we spend together with workouts and film and everything, we know that it's just all within us and all up to us to just get the job done.
Where are you right now as far as strength goes? Are you comparable to where you were before? You stronger? I mean, what's your bench, squat, that sort of thing?
Well, I just feel stronger, Injuries do make you stronger if you have that mentality, and I definitely feel like I have had that positive attitude, and so I'm excited. An injury, something like that, you just don't know when it can happen. But, I just feel blessed that in the way that God just gave me the better better motivation to, become better after my injuries and not, sulk on them or let them affect me mentally and physically. But, that's just something that I focused on, and not only for rehab when you are injured, but rehab to prepare yourself for injury and for injuries to not occur. But, it's just one of those things that can happen. But for me personally, I do feel stronger.
You've had to deal with that a lot. I mean, you had your ACL. I mean, you were kind of dinged up, if I remember right, your true freshman year. And then your ACL last year. Things were looking in your favor, and you had to fight through it all year. I mean, how you've been able to keep that mental approach?
Just faith, that's a huge thing for me. And then just having a great support, family, friends, but just here as a team, we're all supportive of each other. Our medical staff, they do a great job. Strength staff, they do a great job. And it's one of those things that, just like with losses, you got to just put that in the back and not let that dwell on you, so you can just focus and keep your head forward and be positive. Because if you want to be negative, then your body's going to kind of do the same thing. It's going to slowly go down and take negative steps. But if you have that positive approach, then it's only uphill from there. So the injuries, then they're in the past, and they're not really affecting me now once I'm on the field and when I'm not.